Hello everybody, what is up? My name is Gabrielle Moses and today I hope you learned from my mistakes because I did something that I hope I will never ever do again. And here's the thing, I want you guys to learn from my mistakes. And yes, while I do try and be a good example for you guys, I don't want you guys to think like I'm perfect 24/7 and that I never make mistakes. And so I did something so incredibly stupid that I want to share with you guys just because I'm embarrassed by my own actions, not gonna lie. But also, it's really hot in here, so I'm gonna take this off, and I'm also nervous to tell the story because all of you guys are gonna think of me as a dumb butt. I'm not kidding. I told my mom what happened, and then she literally sent me 3 giant paragraphs of messages saying how dumb I was for doing what I'm literally about to tell you all about. But before we get started, thank you so much, Kraken, for sponsoring this video, which I'll tell you guys a lot more about Kraken in a little bit, but here we go. Okay, so you guys know I love to go shopping. I love to do all of that type of stuff, and I work really hard so that I can do that. Well, this story doesn't really have to do with shopping. It just has to do with a night out that just really got out of hand. And as you guys all know too, I'm 21 years old. Please don't do anything that's dumb. Please don't do any drinking of some beverages unless you're 21, which this is what the story has to do with. So if you know where the story is going by me just saying that, we're just gonna jump right into it. I still like cringe every single time I think of this. This actually just happened too, like 4 days ago, and I just keep looking back and thinking about what I did, and I'm like, why? And so I was like, I'm gonna make a YouTube video about it because I know a lot of you guys are around my age too, and I hope maybe by making a video about what had occurred last Saturday night, other people won't do dumb stuff like I did. So without any further ado, let's just jump right into this unfortunate little story time. It was a Saturday night, and I had literally just gotten off the plane from doing some workout in LA because I work with a lot of companies out there, so I'm literally always flying back there, back here, back there. It's a lot, guys, not gonna lie. And so I was like, oh my gosh, one of my friends came in town with me from LA, and like this is a special treat. So I text up all my friends that live here. I'm like, oh my gosh, guys, we should do something. We should go have some fun. Keep in mind, my plane landed at 9 o'clock in the evening, and I was like, it's only 9 o'clock. It's a Saturday night. I want to show my friend from LA the world. I want to show him how fun Missouri can be. So what do? I text one of my friends who works at this nightclub, and I'm like, hey, do you think you could get us a table? Because she told me like, yeah, that can happen. We can get you tables for free, whatever, and we'll get a bottle comp. So I'm like, okay, that'll be so much fun, and it's free. So I thought it was free. Keep in mind, it wasn't free. No. Just wait till you hear how much money I ended up accidentally spending. So we get home, I change, I get ready and everything, and I'm like, oh, tonight is gonna be so much fun. I'm so excited to introduce my friend to all of my other friends. It's gonna be such a good time. So then we go to the club and everything, and it's a vibe. I'm like fist pumping like, you know? And then the girl reminds me, she's like, oh yeah, by the way, we have a free bottle. And I'm like, okay, sweet, a free bottle of alcohol. So then they bring out the list of all the alcohol and everything, and I'm like, wow, these are really expensive. I can't believe they're giving one of them for free. So of course I pick like the $800 bottle because you know what, it was free. So we get that, there's a big sign and everything, and I'm like, wow, this is so cool. Like, I'm living my life right now. I drink that bottle of alcohol, share it with all my friends and everything. There's like 8 or 10 of us there, so like we might have each gotten like 2 drinks. We're not like drunk or anything by any means. And then I'm like, you know what, this isn't the first time I've had like all my friends from like LA together and like from Missouri all together, and I'm like, let's celebrate. Like, let me get around for everybody here. So I do that, having a fantastic time. Then, you know, midnight rolls around, and I'm like, I kind of want to go home. I want to go to sleep. And keep in mind, whenever I got to the table, they're like, oh yeah, we just need your card and ID for any incidentals and any other drinks you might order. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever, sure. Well, then the girl comes back with the bill. That bottle that was $800 was not free. I got gypped of over $1,000 because I apparently bought drinks for everyone, and they had other people put on my tab, and so I couldn't not get my ID back and my card back, so like I had to pay it. So I spent over $1,000 at one bar in one night, not knowing that that was what was happening. So guys, this is your little lesson of, if something sounds too good to be true, it probably is. And so I tried to like message the place that I was at, and they're like, oh yeah, no, the girl was supposed to tell you it was just this bottle of alcohol. You couldn't get any of the other bottles for free. And I was like, okay. okay. And they're like, we're so sorry that happened, that there was this miscommunication, but like we can't give you your money back. And I'm like, that was like half of my rent for the month, but like, okay, I guess it was my own fault. So yeah, guys, be responsible when you're going out. Don't do anything dumb. You should know things are too good to be true if they're too good to be true. Like I literally could have taken that money that I had spent on literally 2 hours of just having fun, and I could have invested it in different things, you know? Because guys, also this year I have been trying to be a lot better with my spending, like a lot smarter with my money and everything, actually like looking into more investments, because I'm getting older and I don't want to just have my money just sitting around, or I don't want to just be spending my money, because that's something that you have to think about whenever you're getting older, is how you spend and invest your money, because who knows what is going to happen. Who knows if you're always going to be able to rely on a job or something like that. And an investment, that's a really good way to make sure you have an extra source of income or revenue. And so that's why I've been really into investing actually since last August is whenever I started investing. So it's been a little bit over a year since I have started my investments. And guys, I'm not going to give you any like investment advice in this video. I'm just going to also tell you like a really cool app that has worked for me called Kraken. And it is a cryptocurrency buying and selling app that you can do on your computer or even on your phone. And I know investing can be like really scary sometimes, especially with cryptocurrency, because it's such a new thing, but honestly it's really interesting to learn all about it and different aspects of it, because yes, it is new, but it's good to learn rather than just like ignore the change or whatever, because knowledge is wealth. So you may as well teach yourself new things, new tricks, new ideas. You know, it's better to learn about something than to just like completely forget about it and pretend like it's not even existing or occurring. But yes, that's honestly why I really do like Kraken, because I know investing, especially in cryptocurrency and selling and buying and all that, can be one, extremely scary because a lot of times people don't know what they're doing, or two, it's like just like, you know, that type of thing, because it's kind of intimidating sometimes. But with Kraken, they have a lot of educational resources. So that's how I learned a lot about investing in cryptocurrency. And guys, let's just think for a second. If instead of me buying a bottle at a club and buying drinks for everyone, I could have invested that over $1,000 and put it into cryptocurrency and watch it either grow, or maybe I could have lost some and I would have learned from it as well. But it's really interesting because now I don't even have that money anymore, because that's not even an option. And I wish I would have invested instead, because that's what I've been working on this entire year, was just not being dumb with money and trying to save money and just honestly just being smarter with money. And yes, investing can be scary, but like I said, Kraken has a ton of educational resources. And another thing that was crazy whenever I first started learning about investing in cryptocurrency was I was honestly a little scared about different security and like how safe my money would actually be. Like, can it be stolen? Or like, how do I remember where it is? Or like, how do you store your cryptocurrency? Like all this, I had so many questions, but luckily whenever I was doing all my research and stuff, Kraken really did help me with that, because I found out not only does Kraken have a world-class security team, but also it has extremely safe coin storage as well. 95% of all deposits are kept in an air-gapped, geographically distributed cold storage as well, so you know your stuff is safe. And there's also platform security as well, because all servers reside in 24/7 surveillance by armed guards, and also video monitors as well. And there's also information security as well, so everything is encrypted just for more security. And there's a ton of penetration testing that was done as well. And like whenever I say like a ton of security features, because you know, whenever you put your money into something new, like you want to know it's safe. You don't want to have to be worrying like, oh no, is my information gonna get stolen? Is my investments gonna get stolen? Is my coins, is my cryptocurrency safe? And so it's really good to know like all the security features that there are, such as Google Authenticator, which is 2FA if you guys don't know what that is. There's no phone or SMS recovery, so that makes it even safer as well. Your account is literally going to stay in your hands. And then there's always email confirmations for any withdrawals or anything like that. There's also a zero settlement risk, so that means no chargeback fraud whenever trading. And Kraken also makes it easily accessible for anyone to be able to buy crypto as well. And by using the app, it's really easy to see what prices the crypto are currently at, if they're going up and down, if there's any changes or anything like that. It makes it really easy to just honestly easily check the prices of all the cryptocurrencies. So you can easily buy or sell any of your crypto. And on top of this, Kraken also has more than 50 different types of cryptocurrencies on the app. You can also track the top gaining, biggest dips, market cap, or most traded on the app. So that makes it really easy as well. But yeah, so that's just a little bit about Kraken. So if you guys do want to check them out, I'll have it linked down below. And I honestly hope this video did teach you a lot about being smart with your money, not doing anything dumb. Because when I say the next morning, I felt so dumb whenever I was looking at my bank statement, and the fact that I spent so much money on literally like a 2.5 hour time span makes me sick to my stomach. And I heard it from my mom, I've heard it from my dad, how stupid it was, and I don't want to make that mistake again. And I literally just keep thinking how I could have invested that money, and I can't now because it's gone on a dumb bottle of alcohol and some drinks. So please be smart, don't do anything dumb like I did, and I hope you learn from my mistakes, because that's why I'm here, to talk about different things like this, because I want to be genuine with you guys. If I make a mistake, I'm going to tell you, because I want to help you guys, and hopefully you learn from me. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.